Welcome to Make It Happen Monday, your weekly dose from the Healthy Living School. Today, I want to share the 3 strategies I'm kind of doubling down on to help lower my cholesterol, specifically my ApoB, my LDL cholesterol. So the backstory on this is I have always had an impeccable lipid profile. My cholesterol and all the various other elements in the lipid profile have always been, exceptional, like so low risk. Now, I have watched from my 40s to my 50s and now my 60s, despite the fact that I'm probably eating better as time goes on and just as fit, weight stable, I have watched my cholesterol, total cholesterol kind of creep up. So in my 40s, it was in the 170s. In my 50s, it was upper 180s. And I had it checked last year. My total cholesterol was barely under 200. My ApoB was normal in a good range. It was like 89. And that's the number that really, really matters, ApoB. If you haven't had your ApoB checked, you want your ApoB checked. Let me explain why. Because your ApoB literally is the most accurate marker of all the possible lipid particles that can clog your arteries. So it is like the most telling marker. In fact, it's kind of a proof of a cause and effect relationship, right? So if your ApoB is elevated, we know that bad things are happening in your arteries, okay? So I had my lab work done a week ago, and lo and behold, it was shocking to me, my total cholesterol, my LDL cholesterol, and my ApoB, again, in 1 year, had risen to abnormal ranges. They were elevated, not horribly at all. In fact, this particular lab called my ApoB normal, but I know it's not optimized. It was above 90. You want it less than 90. So what am I doing? So I know there are powerful components within foods, and I know the foods and I know the components that really work like Mother Nature's cholesterol-lowering drugs. And there are 3 things that I'm, again, sort of really committing to doing, right? The first is I am going to be incorporating more almonds. So all tree nuts can lower cholesterol, and almonds have the most data. I try to have nuts every day, but I'm going to favor almonds, and I'll have a nice handful of almonds. That's like 21, okay, an ounce, right? Okay, so that's one strategy. The second one is I'm trying to incorporate more whole grain oats. So either steel cut, or I love any kind of sprouted grain because it's even healthier for you. And you can get this big bag of sprouted rolled oats. So more oatmeal and oat bran. Oat bran is very, very potent. It's obviously got the component in the oats here that is like really, really good for cholesterol. And soluble fiber, some other things. So oat bran, oatmeal, more of that. I've already had some today. And then lastly, whole soy foods. So whole soy foods, likely their protein and their isoflavones we do see have modest cholesterol lowering effects. And I'm trying to include either tempeh or tofu most every day. And I was pretty much doing that, but put it this way, maybe I'm trying to do it kind of every day. So I will recheck the cholesterol in the ApoB specifically, probably in like 3 months. The other thing I'm going to try to do is step up my vigorous activity. I've had to cut back on that because of the injury to my right hip a year ago with dislocating it, but it is getting better. And I think that's played a role in why it went up. I think age has played a role in why it went up. Maybe some stress. I was pretty stressed last week. And when I had it done, and stress can do that too. So I'll keep you posted on that, and I hope this helped you if you're kind of in my boat. And I think a lot of people probably are. Thanks.